All right, folks, I got 5 pairs of shoes from a company called AmberJack to review for you today. I got 2 pairs of Chelsea boots, 2 pairs of dress boots, and a pair of loafers. This is going to allow me to give you a good review of several of their products as opposed to just one item to hopefully represent their entire catalog. I'm Bill Sweet, and welcome to the Dad Bod. It was Coco Chanel who once said, with 4 pairs of shoes, I could travel the world. Well, right here, I've got 5. So world, here I come. The company AmberJack started off working with big companies like Nike and Cole Haan and Allen Edmonds. They got frustrated with how the technology for sneakers and everything else was constantly advancing, but dress shoes always stayed the same. So they decided to do something about it for all of us. They developed new materials and new processes to make their shoes as comfortable as possible. Now, this is very important to me because I've got a lot of feet issues. I struggle to find shoes that are comfortable enough to wear in and walk in all day long. Additionally, these shoes are made in an ISO certified sustainable tannery with plastic-free packaging, 100% carbon neutral shipping, and they're made in a fair wage factory in Portugal, not using sweatshops in China like a certain swoosh brand and others have been supposedly linked to. AmberJack sells shoes that fit into one of 3 categories: the Chelsea, the Oxford, and the Loafers. First up are the Chelsea boots. I ordered 2 pairs of leather Chelsea boots at $195 each. These are the honey-colored ones, and these are the Onyx black ones. The next 2 are from the Oxford category. This one is leather honey-colored, and this one is suede carbon-colored at $179. And then a pair of leather loafers in honey color for $175. That's almost $1,000 spent to make this video for you all. So, with that being said, I'd like to introduce you to the sponsor of today's video. It's the YouTube channel, The Dad Bod. Yes, this channel. I'd say about 2/3 of the things that are reviewed on this channel are purchased with the ad revenue earned from you all watching. That way I can make honest reviews. The stuff that companies sometimes send me to make reviews on are also only ever accepted with the understanding that I'm only ever going to make honest reviews. So the more you watch, the better reviews we're able to do for you. Just look at where we are now compared to where we were last year. Instead of just one pair of shoes to try to represent an entire company's catalog of shoes, we're now able to show you multiple shoes with different materials and types, so that way you can get an even better feel for the company and their products should you decide to purchase any for yourself. So go ahead and subscribe, hit the like button and the notification bell, and keep watching these videos, please, and thank you. All right, so first, probably the most important bit of information is how do they fit? I tend to wear a 12.5 wide or a size 13. Very rarely I can fit into a 12 wide. Each of these are a size 13 and they fit me perfectly. Not too tight, not too loose. So these 2 are the Chelsea boots. Chelsea boots are typically close fitting, ankle high boots with an elastic side panel, no laces. These things date back to the Victorian era where they were and still are worn by men and women. And I got these in honey-colored leather and Onyx black leather. I got the honey-colored for each of these 3 types of shoes. That way I can make the comparing and contrasting a bit easier. So here you can see the measurements of the shoe at different points of the shoe, the length and width at a few spots, and the height. Now, AmberJack uses the same technology for all of their products, and I don't want to bore you by listing the same exact things for each one, so what I'll do is I'll just list a few features as I go through and show off each of the shoes. Just know that it's the same for all of their products. So their shoes and boots use a pre-stretched leather, which is going to help keep its luxurious look. On the inside, it's a thermo-moldable insole. It uses heat to form to your foot, similar to memory foam, but more durable. And this is the insole. It says, "Oh, that feels nice. Now put me back in, please." These ones here are the Oxford. An Oxford is a dress shoe with a closed lacing system, so the eyelets are stitched underneath the vamp so that way it's not visible. Brogues are the dress shoes that have a design around the front end right here. So Oxfords can have broguing on them. They're just slightly less formal. Now for these, I got them in honey and in suede. And aside from the outer material, they're basically identical. They're very nice looking. The outsole of the shoe is a thermoplastic polyurethane, which is a great material. It's abrasion resistant, splitting and cracking resistant, and it's resistant to many oils and chemicals, and it's good up to 130 degrees Celsius or 266 degrees Fahrenheit. They incorporated this TPD outsole material with high performance athletic technology into the front of the boots and shoes to add more flexibility, and hiking boot material in the back of the boots and shoes to add more support, so that way you can wear these all day long without much foot fatigue. Again, all of their shoes and boots use this for their outsoles. They upgraded the way that shoes and boots are made and incorporated it into multiple footwear types. So here's the length and the width at a few spots. And the insole says the same thing as the Chelsea boots. I was kind of hoping that they'd have different sayings on them, which would be kind of funny, kind of like how Jeeps have different animals hidden in each of their vehicles, and I think it was Sobe that has different sayings on the caps of their drinks. And now we have the Loafers. My wife is not a fan of loafers, so I avoided them in the past, but I love these. They're just so comfortable to wear, so I'm thinking that she might have to just deal with not liking my shoes. These have a super soft sheepskin lining, which is laser perforated to allow better airflow. And here are the measurements. Again, super soft. I think they did a great job with the upgrades. These materials are high quality. The process for making them is excellent. And I took a few pairs of these on a recent business trip last month where I was mostly on my feet and I didn't have any issues. They're great shoes. Unfortunately, I was not able to get a discount link at this time. If I am able to get one, I'll put it in the description of this video for you all. In the meantime, check out this video right here for probably the worst shoes I've ever reviewed, and I'll see you there.